Yep, there is nothing else. This definitely has to be the end of the game. Okay, sound glitch there.
Lafayette promised me a fleet beyond compare and a captain without peer. Instead, I find myself greeted by one old ship and a boy in costume.
I promise we are all you need, Admiral.
I doubt this very much, but beggars do not choose.
And the ships I require?
They are yours, provided we survive this.
And what would you have me do?
Hold the bay while I engage the main fleet. Should any British ships dare approach, destroy them. They must be kept from Yorktown.
Jesus, be careful.
Hell is manifest upon the sea. How many do you reckon?
Too many.
If anyone can hold the line, 'tis us. I only hope the Admiral's quick to return. Enemy approaching! All right, boys! Eyes on the target! Ready, sir! Fire! Sorry, Skip!
Oh. Well, let's ram him.
Give me half sail! Watch it, Captain, you'll sink us!
Oh, shit. I didn't realize there was a downed ship there.
On my mark!
I didn't shoot him.
Firing on her, she's with us! On my mark!
Got that one.
Think you got this!
Make ready, boys!
Damn. Oh, I got him. Nice. Got that one. That one. Collide with me, guys. You might want to get out of my way, too. Unless you take him out. That would work. I got him. Nice.
Take her down to half sail! She's breaking out! Take care! You aiming for that? just down a new tack!
Gotta get these guys first. Ah, they got that guy. One.
Change course, sir. Wind's in our face.
Come on.
Give me the damage report.
Ready when you are, sir.
Got him. It'd be interesting playing the fourth game with a PS4 controller. Hopefully it'll still feel comfortable.
Get her in range!
Got enough shot to sink England!
Escort's all stuck. We're on our own now, sir.
Just gotta be careful of these other ships.
Where are our blasted reinforcements?
They will come. We must hold the bay until they do.
Oh, this is madness. You're alone and we're without reinforcements. She's coming about, sir!
Whoa.
Careful, Captain. Under port! Port side, Captain! Man of war! Christ! Man of war's on us! We're under attack! Man of war's
Ram it. Alright, I need to turn tight. There we go.
He's gonna get us all killed.
Nice. Got him. Talk about convenient. How many explosives did they have on that thing?
Mad bastard.
The French are coming!
That paled in comparison to the naval missions I did end up doing.
They say you took down that man of war all alone. Perhaps Lafayette did not exaggerate when he spoke of your abilities. As promised, my ships are yours to command. What do you require?
5 of them must enter New York's harbor flying British flags.
Wait. I thought you might need some pirates killed or goods transported, and instead, you asked for us to, what, shell New York?
No. Of course not.
Ah,
Only part of it.
explain yourself.
I mean to infiltrate Fort George, but it is too well guarded. Cannon fire will breach its walls and scatter its guards.
And a ship that flies the French flag could never get near it.
You understand then?
Not at all. But a promise is a promise, even when made to a lunatic.
I will light a signal fire when it is time for you to attack.
Vous l'avez entendu, récupérez leurs drapeaux qu'on puisse les accrocher. Allez, vite!
Yeah.
Hello, Connor. Welcome back.
Is everything in place?
Oui, Lafayette waits for you inside the tunnel beneath the city.
Confess trouble there. Oh, there's the ships.
Beat the heat and remain alabaster white with beads wide-brimmed hats. Fresh chard, turnips, cauliflower.
We didn't even do this since the first part of the game. Wait a second. Yeah, this is the way to go.
A man of humble means who has worked to earn his place. I think a man like that is less likely to dream of thrones.
Connor! This tunnel will take you into the military district.
And the Admiral?
He waits for you to light the signal. And then, the strike begins.
And we will be there as well.
Oh. I mean, they didn't see me.
You.
Oh, shit.
Stop there. Let me out of...
Oh! It's like I'm not getting a full sync. I like how they have eyes in the back of their head.
This won't take long. You mad? You big stupid cat. You mad? You big stupid cat.
And I like that there's 50 million more of them that just came out of nowhere.
The bastard's over there! Hey, where do you think you're going? No, there! Get here!
That was easy. Yeah, they clearly couldn't see me, but like out of nowhere it was just like, oh, check out this guy. I saw him with my third eye on the right side of my head. Like, all the way back here, he would not be able to see me. I would not be in his line of sight.
Inside the fort. I am in no condition to fight. Need to stay away from the guards.
Oh, I can actually move. Damn it.
Where are you, Charles?
Gone.
Oh, oh, talk about a cheap shot. Most fair in love and war, though.
Match me, Connor. All your skills, you're still but a boy, with so much left to learn.
Give me Lee!
Impossible. He is the promise of a better future. The sheep need a shepherd.
He has been dismissed and censured. He can do nothing for you now.
A temporary setback. He will be restored. You act as though you have some right to judge. To declare me and mine wrong for the world.
And yet everything I've shown you. We did not harm your people! Ah.
Thank God they told me that.
We worked to see this land united and at peace. Under our rule, all would be equal. Do the Patriots promise the same?
They offer freedom.
Not there.
Which I've
Surrender, and I will spare you.
brave word.
Hello.
I'm about to die.
You fare no better.
Even when your kind appears to triumph, still we rise again. And do you know why? It's because the Order is born of a realization. We require no creed, no indoctrination by desperate old men. All we need is that the world be as it is. And this is why the Templars will never be destroyed.
God. I always seem to wonder. Like, I know in the back of my head, no, but it always kind of feels like you have a choice there.
Don't think I have any intention of caressing your cheek and saying I was wrong. I will not weep and wonder what might have been. I'm sure you understand. Still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage. All noble qualities. I should have killed you long ago.
We've got a problem. Hatham doesn't have the amulet anymore.
But the temple's still sending data. There must be more to this story.
Lee probably has it.
Only one way to find out.
Lee's last stand. I actually thought I was going to fail all of them. Yeah, we saw that earlier.
My father is dead. Charles Lee now leads the Templar Order in his place. I see now why ours is an eternal war. For each piece taken from the board, another is placed upon it. Back and forth we go. Across the world. Across the ages. Some days mine feels an impossible task. But I cannot afford to be consumed with doubt. The people need me. Now more than ever. I must stop the Templars. I will kill Charles Lee.
$17.82. This is not over.
We gather today to remember a man of peerless vision who sought to change the world. And change the world he did. Look around. Even now the British prepare to retreat. Their spirits broken. Their forces splintered. The Patriot leadership shall soon fall. Either into our circle.
part of Ezio's and Altair's bloodline. You know that much.
At Fort George.
May have never been brought up in the Order, but by blood, he was an assassin.
I should have stayed. He said there was no danger.
He was wrong.
I will kill you, Connor. This I swear. Not here, though. Not today. No.
4 kind of spoils that, but...
First, I'll destroy all you hold dear. I'll burn
actually,
that
no.
homestead of yours to the ground and roast the severed heads of your precious founding fathers in its flames. And when I've finished with them, all the rest will burn as well. Your merry band of assassins, the human refuse that lives on your land, your village and its people, all of it, gone.
You can try, Charles. But as with all your schemes, this too will end in failure.
Get him on his feet. He will wait. He will watch. And then, when he's seen all his life's work brought to ruin, only then will I allow him to die. Take him away.
Not so bold now. All brawn, no brain. All brawn, no brain.
I don't have my knife anymore. I just have my hidden blade and my sword. I don't have my guns either. Wait. Well, I have them, but I don't have, Oh wait, I just realized. Limit regular kills. So that means do it all unarmed.
Valiant effort. Lightning at the wings. Missed me. Oh, rotten luck, old horse. Valiant effort. Fish in a barrel, mate.
Where is Charles Lee gone?
The harbor. To catch a ferry.
Acquired weapons 1? Oh, dagger. I got all my guns back too. Still on a mission. This has got to be the end of the game.
Abetting the criminal will result in...
There. That should make getting there easier. At least I hope it does. God, why does this still look like this? So, kill all of the mercenaries. And screw the optional objective. God, this is a really big ship. Looks like there's a house on it. I have a feeling that what's happening on my screen is a glitch. Because it's giving, like, the wounded effect, but I'm moving just fine. Hotel boat. How could it even stay afloat this way? They even have ships that were like this? Oh wait, I should. There we go.
Oh. I believe these men meet the requirements.
You believe incorrectly. They're sick and weak. We're looking to build an army, not fill an almshouse.
It would take months to get them into fighting shape, but we don't have the time.
No. Please. We'll do anything you want. Anything. Only take us with you.
Quiet, Welp! Your merchandise
Welp.
is useless to us.
Perhaps we should discuss this back in my cabin.
Whoa, Jesus, Connor. You nearly killed yourself there.
Stand where you are!
That was, without a doubt, the stupidest protection I think I've ever had.
Hold, man!
And it nearly happened again. Oh shit. Okay, so he doesn't just instantly find me while I'm listening in on those guys. They want to kill him. And it won't let me. That's good to know. because I can clearly grab onto that, but it still won't let me. Connor, what the hell are you doing? Oh wait, I couldn't kill him that way anyway.
Sorry, disappointed.
As you should be. For us to have come all this way for nothing. Tell me now why I shouldn't have you thrown into the sea.
No need to be rash. Only give me a little more time. I'll scour the other ships if I must. I'm certain there are prisoners who will meet your needs.
Very well. You have 2 days.
Thank you.
Present yourself to the Green Dragon Tavern in Boston with the men you've chosen. We shall meet you there along with our master.
So, I still don't think I can be detected. But I don't think he'll leave the ship right away.
Stop!
Oh, okay. That was only for the full sync. Which I wasn't gonna get anyway. Okay, where is Austin? I can feel it. We're getting so close to the end. There we go. That effect stopped.
Something, darling?
No.
Rude.
Can I help you? You know you can. Pardon? Oh! I do not like having my time wasted.
Stop that! Oh, don't make me call the guards.
Make a sound and you die.
What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the Long Pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade.
Practically where the game started.
Lost Godel nerves. Said he was leaving the country. I thought I was overreacting. Guess not. No.
Thank you.
It's not that far away. This is all Allied controlled. Oh, I can just run through here. The omelet. I'm pretty sure he has the amulet, but he's probably a fan of omelets. Were omelets invented? Did they existed around this time? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he would like them. I mean, who doesn't love a good omelet? Oh shit.
Could be right around here. Run! Just run! Keep waiting.
This one's gonna be tough, isn't it? That's the end of the game, so... Alright, I should have my sword at the ready.
Establishing 13.
Charles Lee and Shock the Factory. Do not shove anyone. Easier said than done. That actually scared me a little bit, by the way. Oh, you bastard! Oh. What's... Smoke bombs.
Give them a right tickling.
You show them who's the swell.
Oh, well. That's it. Teach them a lesson. You can't go in there. There's been an accident.
Oh, he waited for me. What do I do? Oh. Why didn't he go up there before? I tried that way. What the f- I think I'm breaking this. I broke the game there. I don't think that was intended. Are you really going to tell me that that wasn't a checkpoint? That I have to do this run all over again? Bad! Bad checkpoint. Very, very bad that there's no checkpoint there. I know this is the end of the game, but still. God, screw you and your stupid full sync. This isn't even Charles Lee. This is just the game being derpy. You're fucking with me, right? Seriously fucking with me? Come the fuck on! Where is this checkpoint? Do I really have to do this same song and dance every single time? And I have to deal with Connor's shitty directions. Shitty direction taking. Oh, fuck you and your stupid fucking full sync. There is no checkpoint, good to know. So if I throw my controller, it will be for a reason.
You can't go in there. There's been an accident.
Why does he do that every single time? Oh my god. Someone kill me.
Damn bloodcocks! Drop the bastards!
Also, I'm way too far away, so let's restart this again. I'm gonna lose him before I even get there.
Well done!
Okay, and Connor didn't run right away, so I'm already gonna lose him. I just have this feeling that they forgot to program checkpoints into this part. Because it really feels like this part, it's meant to be a checkpoint. They just completely forgot. Alright, I think I'm actually doing this wrong too. I don't think I'm supposed to actually jump that way. Yeah. That's what was screwing me up before. And I nearly burned to death. There we go. There should have been at least one checkpoint there.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
So Lee is dying, but he's not dead. Wait. Oh. At least not as far as we know. I don't assume anyone's dead until I actually physically see their body, and even then it's a video game, so...
Rough night, was it? He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River.
I will need passage as well.
Of course. Only say the word.
Guessing that wasn't a mortal wound. This is what I say to the full sync. Go fuck yourself. You have to be flawless. I feel so bad for... Well, no, completionists bring it on themselves, but if they have, like, some sort of... not PTSD. They have some sort of OCD about doing... 100%. Or if you really just... I don't know. Well, I don't blame you. If you really want to go for that challenge, you can, but just don't do this game. Because you have to be perfect on that in order to get the full sync, I think. What is that? Attack convoy. So that's where it was. It never marked that on the map before. I shouldn't laugh, but, like, he's been walking this entire time, bleeding out. Both of them. And no one stopped to help them. They kinda just went on their merry way. Why is the rum always gone? That's why. Oh, he shares at least. No words. Oh, we got better.
Why would they leave this behind?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No! I have failed! My people are gone! chased out by those who I thought would protect them.
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then, you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose.
It's a fear of the unknown. You don't really know what our motives are.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
Yama. I would imagine he's not going to do much fighting anymore. Well, it's the end of the game. It only makes sense. Oh yeah! I don't know why I didn't click. He gave him his son's name. It is spelled with an OR. Sequence 12 components. Thank you, Uplay. Well, Rogue is 1800s.
Let's go.
That's in the US as well, I believe, isn't it? Hatham and Achilles.
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
I wonder why people like Rogue so much better than Unity. Was there anyone relevant to like the previous stories that was in Unity at all? Because it actually kind of seems like Rogue was the game that they should have promoted instead of Unity. I think the only reason why they didn't is because you didn't play an assassin, you played a Templar. There are a few Unity characters in Rogue. Oh, okay.
Moment of truth.
This, I already kind of know what happens. Like I said, 4 kind of ruins the ending to this right off the bat. Oh. I thought they wanted me to climb that.
Yes. Come.
Yeah, exactly. So I already know what's coming. For the most part.
At last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the Eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination.
This obviously doesn't happen.
Inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva.
I told you.
Decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported.
Hey Rosie, you just came in at the end.
Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's event. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
So I'm thinking she's the main antagonist for the rest of the series. I don't remember the story of 4 too much, but I will get to it. Well, you saw there, like, it was... There was some damage, but because we did what we did... Everything, nothing major was destroyed. So that's why in 4, it seems like everything is okay for the most part. That's what I think, anyway. My favorite Assassin's Creed is Brotherhood, by the way, to Covert, who asked. I don't know, really. The present time really took a back seat in the 4th game. I do remember that much. And obviously, since there's no more Desmond, in 4, you're not really playing anybody. Or, I don't know how the end of the game is, please don't spoil it. But, in 4, you're kind of just playing nameless person that, and you're in first person. But you're still going through Desmond's bloodline. Because in Assassin's Creed 4, you're playing Edward Kenway, which shares the same last name as both Haytham and technically Connor. I hope they kind of... Like, I can understand why they're focusing a lot more on the past storyline as opposed to, like, the present-day stuff. Because that's what people want. And as much as I do love the past stuff, like, I still find, like, I found this interesting. I don't really know why, like, maybe because of the hype that this generated, I can understand why people are disappointed there. This game has a lot of problems with it. But the story, for the most part, was really not that bad. The story was not as good as any of the 3 in the Ezio trilogy, but it was still very interesting, and it still kept me going. And it still makes me interested in the series and seeing where it goes. So it'll be nice to play Assassin's Creed 4 again, now knowing what happened prior to it. And it'll be nice to actually, like, play some of the some of the more recent titles. Yeah, that kind of always seems to be the case with most franchises. Nothing's ever perfect, like, and it's kind of the reason why I haven't really liked the fact that they've been doing these... They've been making franchises out of everything. Like a series or franchise, but whichever one, it's same difference. Whenever they have these AAA titles, it never ends at the first game, unless it does abysmally horrible. If it even does slightly mediocre, they'll continue it on until at least the 3rd game in the series, and if it still hasn't caught on, then they kill it. If it's still generating revenue and there's still a lot of interest in it, then they'll keep going with it. That's kind of how the environment has been for video games for a while now. It's actually the environment for most entertainment. Well, at least for movies as well. Music's kind of its own thing. Like, if anything, I would only ever continue the series for the story. Because the gameplay is the same, but with slight adjustments. Actually, one of these days, I really want to get to Shadow of Mordor as well. Because the, I don't know if it shares the same engine. I think it does. But with the way that game had played, it's very reminiscent of Assassin's Creed. Looking forward to 4, but I probably won't get to 4 until at least after October. Because I'm going to do a bunch of horror games all through October. I'm going to hold off on Throwback Thursday. I'm going to finish up Ocarina of Time up until October. If I end up not getting it finished, I'll think of something. But I won't do Throwback Thursday again once October starts until November starts. And I'll probably be the first week in November. But next on my plate is Ground Zeroes. Then it'll be Sonic Generations. I put Ground Zeroes ahead of that because a friend of mine, Double V, gave me a gift copy of it because he bought Phantom Pain and it came with it. So I want to play that and I want to see how it is. And if I like Ground Zeroes enough, I may end up buying Phantom Pain at some point. I'm watching everybody. I've been watching people play some parts of Phantom Pain, and it seems to be people seem to really love it. So I have to at least give it a shot. I will definitely be playing Syndicate at this point. The end of this game didn't disappoint. I kind of knew what was happening though. And I will be writing a review for this, hopefully sometime this week if I have time. You know what I'd like to see too, and if I don't know if they would have like an addendum to this on like YouTube or something like that. It would be because they never really established it, like a love interest for Connor, because you know the bloodline continues obviously because of Desmond. But they never really established who ends up being Connor's, she could say, wife. Lover, let's say. But I think the main reason why we know that we have what we do in the first place, or that we knew that about Ezio, like who he ended up settling down with, is because he was in 3 games worth of of story. So they had to establish that. Connor, he's only ever mentioned, from what Assassin's Creed Master said, he was only ever mentioned in a Rogue. And obviously, even though the 4th game is Edward Kenway, we know that Edward is actually an ancestor. 1600s, I believe. Sometime in the late 1600s. I wonder if they'll. I can't really know for certain, but I mean they've got to bring Juno back. If they might be dropping hints in the later games, I'll find out. Obviously, I'll be keeping more of an eye on them as I continue this series. But they got to eventually like focus a little more heavily on that. And they said they'll never make a fully modern-day version of Assassin's Creed, like it taking place in present time. But nothing's ever certain when it comes to entertainment. Those plans could always change. If there's anything I've learned from Blizzard, nothing's ever set in stone. Don't toy with me, Vlad. Have you played 4? Like I said, I played through half, but I didn't really pay attention to what was going on in the modern day story. I only know a little bit about what happened. And I haven't played it in at least over a year, probably 2 years. So that game's going to take very long. This took This took almost 40 hours. I was almost 40 hours into 4, and I only played through half of it. Okay. About 2 years ago. So yeah, we have practically the same knowledge of 4. But yeah, I would still say after this, Revelations is still above this game. Overall. This game was longer, the story was still very interesting. Connor was not a bad character. He was different, he wasn't as good as Ezio. And his personality was more expressed through his face rather than through his words. Like Ezio had the gift of gab. He was very persuasive, very charming. That's how he was. That's how he grew up. So that's why he comes off as having a much better personality, because people just like him. Yeah, exactly. Haytham was more interesting than Connor was. Even if we did have to kill him, because he was a dirty Templar. I would say Connor is a little bit better than Altair, though. I will give him that. He's a more interesting character than Altair. You know, it's weird. I have the stream opened up, and it almost looks like it drops frames, but I have no dropped frames on my end. So I think it's just something with Twitch. Twitch has been acting so weird for like the past month. It's nothing I can control because I don't even see it in the playback. So Massive's the one that's responsible for the PC release. I really feel like it would be to these publishers' benefit if they had an internal company, like within, like say with Ubisoft, if in the future that they would establish people to make the PC port rather than just have an outside company port it over. Unless that company has a very good track record. Because for the most part, a lot of these companies that handle the port, either, like say they develop it for PC, and then they port it over to consoles and a different person. That's a rare exception. Usually it's the other way around. Time and time again, companies hire out these... And, like, the best example is Arkham Knight. That had such a horrible PC port that they pulled the PC version and refunded people's money who wanted it. Because they had to work so much on that train wreck of a port. And because so many people were pissed, because it reflects poorly on the developer as a whole. If there's a version of it that doesn't release. I don't care how well it plays on console. If you half-ass the PC port, you're still responsible for that. Because you're denying a significant portion of your player base time to be able to play that game. It's understandable if you can't make a Nintendo release, obviously, because they do things so much different. But if you make a console release, either do the PC port right or don't do it at all. You cannot half-ass it. Because you, if it's not worth the effort, then don't even bother. Now, I think people probably had a much harder time with this game at release. I think they must have put a lot of patches in, because I think that contributed a lot to why this game was such a disappointment to some people. Because I think it probably had a lot of technical issues with it. Yeah, it never seems like the stream's cut off, but I definitely see drop frames on Twitch itself, not on my end. It's not reporting anything, so it's just Twitch being Twitch. These are really long credits. This is taking like 10 minutes. Can't skip them either. I'm just waiting to see if there's anything else after this. I should be getting close to the end. Well, that also goes back to the main game itself, so you can do the side content if you want. I'm actually... It doesn't usually take long for me to download games, but I have to render one of these, one of the parts of this playthrough, and then I gotta upload it to YouTube. I hope it comes under 2 gigs. That's what I'm a little worried about, because if not, then I have to compress the video. I think there's a setting though that I can render it as. It'll, like, it has a direct to YouTube render option. I have like Vegas 10, but it's broken. Like, it won't even log me in for some reason. Like, I put in my right username and my right password, and it says that it's wrong. Even though I don't even type it in. I copy and paste it because I have all my passwords saved. There we go. I think we're getting close to the end of these. Bratislava Symphony Orchestra. I'm duplicator and reprogram this game. There we go. Epilogue. Oh. I can move. Oh, no, wait, no, I can't. It says hold to skip cinematic. Yeah, I was wondering. There was no way that we were not going to take that off. Or at least not see it again in a cutscene. New upgrade recipe collected. Oh. Wait a second. New York. Alright, I want to see this real fast. Because this is a mission.
Best possible price and best possible product.
Out of here, you evil kids. God, you're not in the fourth game. I think the beggars returned, but the kids are gone. The courtesans return, I'm pretty sure. Didn't have them in this game. Or the mercenaries. Or the thieves. All of that stuff was taken out of this game. But then again, it wouldn't really make sense, and I don't see how you could make an equivalent. Evacuation die.
America has no need for your services, back to Britain in a box. Death to the oppressor! Down!
Still has blood on him. Hey, the whole slave thing. Right, frontier, and I don't know where. Welcome back, Rosie. How much time do I have left? I can still get. I do need a shower tonight, but I'm hoping this doesn't. Oh, good. I'm right. I think I'm right here. Yep. There shouldn't be much more.
If you're hungry, I've extra.
No, thank you. Where is everyone?
Gone west. Been a while since they left. Seems some fella from New York was granted the land by Congress.
What?
Seeing it happen more and more. Government says they don't take land that's already owned, but
How could this have happened?
we're on our own now. No more merry English parts and labour. which means we gotta go at it ourselves. Gotta pay for it too. Selling land is quick and easy, not quite so nasty as taxes. And since some say they're what started the old war, ain't no rush to bring 'em back. Clever men, these new leaders of ours. They know not to push it just yet. Too soon for taxes. Too British.
Connor.
Thank you.
His upper half glitched out.
Be safe.
He looks like a zombie. That was supposed to be more serious than it actually was. This is some of the strangest glitches. This whole series has always been like that.
All right, we're up and running. This code is hacked to all hell. Nicely hacked, but hacked. The worm found 3 pivots before failing, so we've got those. You need to locate the remaining pivots on your own from inside. The 3 we've got will triangulate the rest. It's a sweet bit of hacking on my part, if I dare say. Each pivot detects the others in proximity. There should be 12 total. Every one you find is supposed to produce a hex cipher, and that's what we're after. Once you find them all, we'll sequence the code, package the data, and Bob's your uncle. Now don't putz around too much in revolutionary America. I know it's tempting.
Hello, Bobson. They gonna take me out of this? There we go. Animus sinking,
I've
man.
planted 2 of our pivots. Not easy from my end, believe you me. But there they are. You can see those 2 activating a buried one. Kinda. If you drop the 3rd one we have, the buried pivot's precise location should resolve. Then go gather the hex cipher, rinse, and repeat. If you get a chance, I'd love to see Franklin's glass harmonica in person. Just a side note. Have fun.
Glass harmonica? App. Like, can anyone confirm whether or not that this is... These just unlock cheats? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it then. They don't give you a choice. The series has never worked like that. Alright, so, yeah, I'm all done. I'm not doing that extra stuff.